Eighth loss in 10 games. San Antonio has played most of the season without Kawhi Leonard. You know this. Now LaMarcus Aldridge is day-to-day with an ankle sprain. Of their struggles, Pau Gasol said, they say when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring hard on us. Yep, I would say that. Spurs entered Sunday as the 6th seed in the West. They dropped from the 4th spot where they started on Saturday. That's how tight this entire playoff race is. It will come down to the wire. It's a question that seems weird to ask, but are you concerned the Spurs will just miss the playoffs altogether?
I don't believe of all people in the world, you're asking this question.
Contractually obligated.
I see. I'm only going to participate in this segment because I'm contractually obligated as well. This is blasphemous.
It's weird.
The San Antonio Spurs will make the playoffs. I know it's a crowded West. I know 3-2-10 is separated by 3 games or so, but I look at their team almost like Pop is a superstar and he's playing on the floor. Regardless
Wait, what
of
about the fact that
uniform,
they have the toughest remaining schedule?
As long as LaMarcus is healthy and they get Kawhi back.
He's not.
Which he's not.
We don't know.
If those 2 guys are in the lineup for most of this month and the remainder of the season,
Big if.
I think they will make the Western Conference playoffs.
I would never bet against a Popovich coach team. I mean, even without those guys, I think they still make the playoffs. That's how good and how I look at Coach Pop. You know, I think he can coach this team
He's
as
worth
is.
a couple spots?
Yeah, he's worth.
Okay.
He's worth that just based on history and what he's done. Even without Kawhi and LaMarcus, I still think they make the playoffs.
Is it not fair to say, and this is really weird that I'm saying this, that when you look at the way that the West is going to play out and that every single one of these games, it is realistic. I mean, look, they dropped 2 spots in one day.
Right.
That this could very well end up not in their favor.
I got something for you. How about if you're the Houston Rockets, you get the #1 seed, and the San Antonio Spurs get the 8th seed?
I'm listening.
And all of a sudden, you play the team that eliminated you last year in the first round
And
with a healthy Kawhi
Kawhi.
and LaMarcus. That's a problem.
That will
That's
be
something.
a problem. Oh, man. Maybe they're looking at that. Maybe they want the Houston Rockets on purpose.
I'm just saying.
They'll schedule watch. I'm telling
And
you,
then
a lot
the
of
heroes
these
come
teams,
out of the locker room.
A lot of these teams down the stretch schedule watch and, rest players so they can get a certain slot in the playoffs, especially when you don't get home court advantage. You're like, this is a better matchup.
That's why you got to have 1 through 16 seeding.
Every day we're going to say it. Bango, the Bucks mascot. Oh, my.
Looking fly.
Looking
Yes,
great.
indeed.
Oh, man.
Is that for the Oscars?